In English, there are numerous terms akin to the concept of comma, yet none fully encompasses its nuanced significance. Originating from Confucianism, it stands as one of the core tenets of Confucian thought, yet its meaning is far richer and more profound than the commonly used modern Chinese interpretations of mediocrity, compromise, or compromise. The most fundamental meaning of is not mediocrity, rather, it describes an optimal, most appropriate state of equilibrium. Here, signifies avoiding any extremes. It is not a simple mathematical midpoint, but a dynamic, most suitable center point. The term carries three layers of meaning. The first signifies universally applicable laws and principles. The second denotes practice and application. The third signifies an eternal, unchanging principle. Thus, taken together, the doctrine of the means practicing the eternal principle of upholding one's own neutral and righteous sentiments as the basis for conduct in all matters. The essence of the doctrine of the lies in opposing all forms of extremism. Whether in emotion, desire, or action, one must avoid both excess and deficiency. Moreover, the doctrine of the possesses contextuality and flexibility. The midpoint of the is not fixed, it shifts with changes in time, place, and circumstances. Thus, practicing the requires wisdom to adapt to changing circumstances. Consider a real-life example. A community property manager observes that some caretakers are overly accommodating towards residents, even failing to address clutter in communal areas. This constitutes neglect. Conversely, other caretakers adopt an overly rigid approach, sparking numerous conflicts. This represents excessive harshness in management. Mr. Wang advised the manager, establishing clear communal rules is essential, but when enforcing them, staff should first offer a friendly reminder, granting residents time to rectify issues. For particularly challenging cases, they could assist in finding solutions rather than immediately imposing fines. This approach upholds the rules while preserving a sense of humanity. Such conduct embodies the core principle of the doctrine of the. Consider another example. When Mr. Wang's son scored 70 in mathematics, the father flew into a rage and threatened to withhold all his pocket money. This represented excessive severity. Conversely, the child's grandmother, feeling pity for her grandson, argued that passing is sufficient and even proposed buying him a games console as consolation, an instance of excessive indulgence. The child's mother, however, remained impartial. She calmly reviewed the exam paper with him, identifying carelessness as the primary cause of errors. She then proposed, a portion of his allowance would be withheld as a cautionary measure, but the remainder should be used to purchase an error logbook as encouragement. She further promised that if he showed improvement next time, the whole family would go on an outing together. This approach allowed the child to recognize his mistakes while providing motivation for improvement. This exemplifies the doctrine of the combining kindness with firmness, and striking the perfect balance. Thus, from family life to the workplace, from interpersonal relationships to self-cultivation, the concept of the doctrine of the mean is rich in meaning, serving as a silent guide. It does not demand we perpetually tread an unchanging middle path, but rather endows us with the wisdom to adapt flexibly. In each specific situation, it enables us to dynamically seek out the most appropriate and fitting midpoint, thereby achieving ultimate harmony and efficiency. Looking further, this sense of balance also shapes our patterns of interaction with others. When conflicts of opinion arise, the way of the neither advocates aggressive confrontation for the sake of victory nor endorses passive silence for the sake of peace. It encourages us to pursue truth with dignity and restraint, adhering to the principle of addressing the matter, not the person.